So, hi, my name is David Tulvik, and this is part 1 for part A of task 2 for Unit 11, Tech Year 2, and today I'm going to be looking at the Music, Sound and Technology course at City University of London, and I'm going to be looking at the key modules and what they entail, and I'm also going to be looking at one or two optional modules that you can have for Year 3, Year 2 and Year 3. So the course the course is going to start on September 2019, and the course is for 3 to 4 years. And when you're studying full time as a UK or EU student, you have to pay £9,250. And for a non-EU student, it's £14,570 for the first year. So you're going to be able to learn things such as music production, audio engineering, sound and interactive design, music composition for film and TV, and sound art practice, which is good. So we're going to look at the key modules. So we're going to start by looking at the 6 modules for Year 1. So the first module for Year 1 is the Music, Sound and Technology. So this module is going to allow you to gain a well-rounded historical overview of musical and audio technologies, enhance your repertoire and develop your professional and practical skills. The second module is the Sound Recording and Studio Techniques. So this one's going to allow you to this is Studio Engineering module, and it will allow you to become a capable studio engineer equipped with comprehensive set of practical and theoretical skills. The third module is the ensemble performance, which is basically where you perform in a large group, and you have to participate in at least one ensemble performance. And the genres that you'll perform are going to include things like, you can perform experimental, you can choose from symphony, orchestra, chamber choir, African dance and drumming, Balinese gamelan, Javanese gamelan, Latin American, Middle Eastern and jazz. There's also the critical listening module, where you're going to develop your integrated critical listening skills so you can identify, describe and analyze the experience of sound across a wide range of listening situations. You also have the sound design module, so this will allow you to develop a robust understanding of the theory and creative application of audio analysis, synthesis, digital signal processing and sound spatialization techniques. While creating a portfolio of sound design tasks. And the fourth module, so this will allow you to ensemble. This is another ensemble performance where you will participate in practical musicianship and at least one ensemble. So obviously an ensemble is where you perform in like a large group, and you have to perform from you've got a couple of choices here, and you have to perform from one of those choices. So you have chamber orchestra, chamber choir, civitas, chant and early vocal music, experimental ensemble, field recording, jazz and improvisation, Balkan ensemble, African dance and drumming, Balinese gamelan and Javanese gamelan. So Year 2, there's 3 modules in Year 2, 3 core modules. The first one is interactivity for music and sound, where you're going to it will allow you to further develop your theoretical and practical understanding of interactive systems design, develop and evaluate your own interactive music systems. So this is great for when you've got music that you've produced and you want to put that together and actually have it working with an actual application, or have it working with a game, things like that. Or you've got an application or a game or a sort of drivers that work with that's based on music, on sound itself, anything to do with speakers, things like that. You also have the sound recording and studio techniques module, where it'll allow you to combine technical, theoretical and creative and managerial skills and develop your ability to tackle complex studio sessions. You also have the ensemble performance, so this is another ensemble performance, and you're basically going to be forming a large group, and you'll be performing the exact same you'll have the exact same choices as you had before for year 1, with the ensemble performances that are in year 1. So the core modules are year 3. So the first one is the sound and image interaction module. So this is going to allow you to develop approaches to the interaction of sound, moving images and physical gestures. You will learn practical camera techniques, visual editing and sound design for visual media. You will then design and implement your own devised project, which could be, for instance, a fixed media audiovisual composition, an audiovisual installation, or an interactive website. The second module is the major project. So this will allow you to complete a portfolio of creative and / or technical work, accompanied by a critical commentary. You will devise a portfolio within an individually tailored field, which may encompass sound design, interactivity, recording and mastering techniques, software design, audio signal processing, and many others. And you also get specialist one-to-one supervision as well, which is actually quite good. And there's also the ensemble performance, where you're going to perform in a large group and you have a choice to perform the exact same. You have the same choices as you did in year 1 to perform, and you have to choose from them. So we're going to look at some of the optional modules. We're going to look at the main optional modules that I think I would like. So the first optional module that I think I'm going to like, that I would pick, is the work placement module, which is great because it's going to allow me to gain experience. It's basically put me in a work scenario, so I'll actually be able to have work experience in something like a studio or radio station and things like that, and it's going to be great, especially since I actually want to be a music producer. So working in a studio is going to be great, and it's going to help me. It's going to allow me to see what is the day-to-day life is like in a studio and how day-to-day studio scenarios work. There's also a composition for moving images module, and that's going to allow you to use both live and electronic resources to create soundtracks for 3 audiovisual projects, which is great, and learn to generate fluent, coherent and imaginative soundtracks that are dramatically structured and gesturally appropriate. So basically, this is good because it's going to allow me to produce music for things like, so a music video maybe, or a movie, or games, sort of things like that. So I'll be able to produce music for that, which is something that I'm actually quite interested in, something that I'd like to explore in the future. And there's also the music, sound and moving images module. So this is going to allow me to study the use of music and sound in a combination with moving images from a variety of historical, creative, theoretical and cultural perspectives. This is a great module as well. So the second video, we'll be talking about student accommodation. So there will be a second video on my YouTube channel which is going to be talking about student accommodation. Please feel free to watch that, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.